Welcome to Sidon, the third largest city in Lebanon. Located on the narrow coastal strip separating the mountain region from the sea, 45 kilometers south of the capital city of Beirut, Sidon was one of the most important Phoenician cities and may have been the eldest. The name Sidon is associated with the Phoenician god of fishing. Homer praised the skill of its craftsmen in producing glass, purple dyes, and its women's skill at the art of embroidery. Moreover, many Phoenician and Roman antiquities have been found to this day. Here we are at the Frères archaeological site, where the British Museum has led excavations to depict Phoenician inscriptions and coins. After 16 years of non-stop work, the history of the ancient city has finally begun to emerge in intricate details.
We've been here 16 years. We've started in 1998, and what we've been doing is really uncovering Sidon's history, which was not known to the present day. And the reason is that the city is built up, and we have had the opportunity to be able to excavate within the city. It's an exceptional opportunity, and we start here with the history of Sidon at the end of the 4th millennium BC, and we end at the Crusader times. The extraordinary discovery is the fact that we have a continuous occupation of the city from the end of the 4th millennium BC right up to the Crusaders. And this is exceptional to see, and this is why we are able to tell a story.
So you are planning on building a museum that's going to be right on top of all of the excavations. Yes. Can you tell us a bit more of, about why is this going to be a first in the Middle East?
It's going to be a first because people will be able to look at the artifacts on the first floor, and then they will be able to come down to the site, have a stroll, and walk from through the excavation, going from the 4th millennium up to the Crusader period. And they will have interactive. There will be films. There will be small videos showing them how these artifacts that they saw on the first floor were discovered, and their importance in time while they walk through time.
The Municipality of Saida has been working relentlessly to improve the city and has launched several projects to beautify it and turn it into a cleaner place.
The main projects that allow me personally to come to this task is the rubbish mountain. Our main task is to get rid of this mountain, and we did. We have built a garbage plant that deal with all the garbage and transfer it into. First, we get gas from it, and we get fertilizers. And we have, in order to get rid of the mountain, we did it in 3 phases. The first phase, we have to stop. We have to stop putting the garbage and throwing the garbage in the mountain. In order to do that, we have to have the garbage goes to somewhere else, which is the treatment plant that we have built. And on the mountain, we need a place to take it to. So we have had a breakwater that circulate the garbage mountain, and it gives us an area of 550,000 square meters. The plant will segregate the solid material from the other material, like like food. This will go into tanks that is completely covered. We call it anaerobic, means no air. And this garbage will be, I would say, it goes into fermentation. Okay, the fermentation will take the gas into storage tanks. This gas is used to run generators on the gas. Instead of diesel, they run into the gas. They give the power to the plant itself, and they give us extra to light the street, the adjacent streets there.
The garbage mountain posed a significant threat to the environment as it polluted the land, the sea, and the inner soil. It was also a hazard to people because it was prone to fire and could spread diseases. One of the biggest environmental hazards in Saida was the waste dump, or what they call the garbage mountain. Imagine a pile of trash as high as 60 meters transformed into what could be one of Lebanon's biggest public gardens.
The mountain now is like a dump which is contained in rubber. They have on the base rubber, yeah, and then they put the rubbish that is segregated, then they cover it with clean sand, and so on until they reach. South of that, we are having 35,000 square meters of another ramp. We are working on it now to get this ramp higher than the mountain by 2.5 meters. This ramp will be constructed on it, the garden. The cover of the dump will be fenced, and will have a green surface. Why it is fenced? Because we have in the garbage still generates gas, and we have made a network in the dump, and this network will extract the gas and treat it. So this is why we will not allow anybody to go into the fenced area for a period of at least 7 years. Then there will be no gas. Then it will be open, and the garden will be, instead of 35,000 square meters, it will be 100,000 square meters of a garden. North of that, we have a commercial harbor. Consists of 450 meters length of berths, Rasif for the ships. Adjacent to the boulevard, we have a harbor for yachts, and in the existing harbor now, we have small boats that take passengers to the island of Saida. We call it Ziri. Yes. Yeah, and this also will be moved there. And we are, planning to have this area, very close to Solidarity.
The Sidon port was an active harbor in the Phoenician times, Today it is used for local fishing boats, as you can see right behind me, but the municipality has much bigger plans which could attract many tourists.
What will be left in the existing harbor now is the fisherman harbor. And this fisherman harbor, we are having also a plan to renovate it and make it a better place for Saida and for the fishermen. The marine life is well covered now because of the breakwater and because of removal of the garbage mountain. Before having this breakwater, you have rubbish going all through the coast of Lebanon and to Cyprus and to Turkey, Greece, even to south of France. Now this is stopped. The sea now is, I would say, on the beach is very clean. Now, further than the beach inside, I was told that there are still some garbage under the water. We had a plan to clean that area as well.
What are the obstacles you've been facing while implementing these projects?
I would say, everybody expects that it is very difficult to finance a project in Lebanon. I would say, relatively, I don't have much obstacles. You have not to forget that we have very good help from the parliament representatives of Saida, which is Prime Minister Sanyura and Mrs. Bahia Hariri. These are people who are, helping us in arranging the financing for this project. The breakwater, we had $20 million given to us from Saudi Arabia, and for the mountain, the Lebanese government is funding it. The commercial harbor, also the Lebanese government.
With the removal of the garbage mountain and a much cleaner shore, residents of Saida can now enjoy safe days at the beach. The municipality is betting that these projects, including the opening of the garden and the renovation of the port, will turn the city into one of Lebanon's most tourist hubs.